Movie Town presenting Badland Hunters 2024. The story begins in the city of Seoul, Korea, where we see lizards crawling in a lab, some of which were coming back to life even after dying. It was clear from the sight that all of them were subjects of some kind of experiment. There must have been dead bodies of many doctors lying in the same lab, which made it clear that all of them must have died due to the same experiment. That's why we see Dr. Ng, who is trying to save his dead daughter under any circumstances. He says to his daughter's dead body that my experiment has been successful and I will not let you die. As soon as the doctor goes to give injection to his daughter, some officers come there and ask the doctor to stop at gunpoint. He tells the doctor that many people have died due to your experiment, so stop all this immediately. But this sunny doctor is not ready to listen to anyone. He tells the officers that I will not stop. I have to give up my life. He is to save his daughter. So the doctor starts giving injections to his daughter. Seeing all this, an officer shoots him and injures him. But then suddenly all the buildings there start shaking. On looking outside, it is found that there has been a terrible earthquake in the whole of Korea, due to which all the people present inside the building are killed. From here, the story is shown directly 3 years ahead, where all the resources have been exhausted. The whole of Korea has become barren. People survive with great difficulty due to lack of rain for many years. It had become very difficult to get both water and water. Here we see a man of Jivanand, who sees a crocodile in front of him. He immediately kills the crocodile with the help of an arrow. As soon as Jivanand stops, and Jivanand's luck was good that at that very moment Namsan comes there and catches the crocodile and cuts off its head. For fun, Namsan and Jivanand used to hunt animals together and used to take the meat of the hunted animal and sell it in the nearby market. In return, people used to bring them water and other things to drink. The two friends were selling crocodile meat in the market when a girl named Kate offered them a lot of gold in exchange for food. But both of them refused to accept it. They refused to use it because everything was destroyed after the earthquake. So now there is no value left for anyone. But the lady says to use it after everything gets fixed, to which Jivan gets angry and says that this will never be okay. Actually, she was queuing up for Lady Nam San, but Nam ignores her and gives her a dead snake to eat. Meanwhile, a girl named Sana, who was waiting for her turn in the queue, comes with her grandmother. Sana's grandmother meets Namsan and tells that she knows Namsan ever since he saved Sona's life. On this, Namsan says that Sona is like my daughter. That's why, seeing the opportunity, Jivanand has made a painting for Namsan. Seeing which Namsan is very happy, Sona is happy and is about to leave with the meat, when we see that some goons come and start misbehaving with the people and say that they are looking for a man. Actually, these goons had come there taking some people with them. When one of the people present tries to stop them, these goons together cut off his hand, due to which all the people standing there get scared. Then one of the goons catches sight of Suna and starts misbehaving with her. Seeing this, Jivanand becomes enraged. Jivanand starts beating all the goons, but within a short time they all together control him. Seeing this, Namsan also jumps into the fight and makes everyone feel bad by punching. Namasan calms down, catches one of the goons and asks him to tell me, "For whom do you work and who told you to come here?" Fearing Namasan, the goon immediately tells him that we are Tiger's men, and he is the one who asked you to come here. Namsan had asked us to come here, and he told all those goons to go and tell their boss Tiger that if they were seen in Namsan's area again, the consequences would not be good. As soon as they heard Namsan's name, all the goons ran away from there in fear. They run away. Actually, Namsan used to be a very famous fighter and hunter. People's condition used to get tense due to his attacks. After the goons leave, Jiwan and Sana say thank you to him and leave for their work. After finishing the work, Namsan goes away. And music. Jivanand goes and asks what is all this. Then a lady named Sia standing in the crowd tells him that we have come from the government. We are giving children under 20 years of age to a government apartment built nearby. We provide free education along with their parents because children are the future of tomorrow. We also provide food and clean water to these children so that these children can make a better future. That is why Suna has been selected in this campaign. He asks them if there is any problem of goons there, to which Sia tells him not to worry about it. We have a whole army to fight them, which is full of dangerous military-grade people. After listening to Sia, Suna's grandmother agrees. She goes because this is right for Sana's better future, so Namsen also agrees. Before leaving, Sona gives her painting to Ji-won, seeing which he becomes very happy. In the evening, Suna hears that her grandmother Sia and her friends have packed their things. They leave for the apartment. During the journey, Sana becomes friends with a girl named Kim, but due to walking so far, the condition of Sona's grandmother starts deteriorating. Sia tells Sana that we are your grandmother, and they send an old uncle to an emergency medical home built nearby. He hears that he will come and join us tomorrow, and once again they start moving forward. After walking a short distance, some vehicles are waiting for them. Seeing this, Sana gets a little suspicious that if these vehicles were so close, then why did they take her grandmother away? When asked about it, she does not get any specific answer. This makes Sana's suspicion even stronger. On the other hand, Suna, and because of his grandmother's departure, Jivanan also does not feel like it, so both of them go out for hunting. After walking a short distance, both the friends see from a short distance that some soldiers meet an old man and Suna's grandmother. These soldiers throw the old man into the ditch. Due to this, Suna's grandmother gets very scared. A soldier comes from behind and stabs Suna's grandmother to death. Seeing all this, Jivanan goes to fight those two soldiers. Both of them go and beat the soldiers brutally. While beating, Namsen kills one soldier, but that soldier gets up again. Namsen once again kills him, but the cycle continues. Then suddenly a girl named Lee comes from behind. She helps the two friends by burying grandmother's body at one place the next morning. Music. Jivanan was in a happy mood. Lee tells them that these soldiers can be killed only if their head is decapitated, further explaining Lee. Says from here there is an apartment at a short distance where we have to save many people. For this I need your help. Actually, she was an Air Force officer. While searching for the survivors of the earthquake, she found an apartment which was completely safe and there was fresh water available. Very good resources were also available. We made it habitable for people. At the same time, Dr. Ng had also come there. He was the only doctor who had survived the earthquake, so I thought that he would be of great use to us. But the problem started increasing when the doctor used as there was no trace of the children under 20 years of age who were taken for the experiment. When I asked Dr. Young about it, two soldiers immediately came and surrounded me, and then suddenly one of them attacked the other soldier. But a bullet was fired, due to which he died instantly, but within a short time the soldier stood up again. I was very scared after seeing all this. Then the doctor told me that I have given him such an injection that he will become immortal, and this is what will happen in the future. Tomorrow is the future. I will make everyone immortal one by one. I too was about to die in that earthquake, but because of this experiment, I am alive today. Lee gets very angry at Dr. Ng and holds him by the collar and asks him tell me, where are those children? To save the doctor, Paul fires at Lee, but the bullet hits him directly on his shoulder. Lee, taking the opportunity, breaks the window and runs away from there and somehow saves her life. Hence ahead, I need your help in the battle. Namsen tells him that we cannot fight their army alone, so we will have to take someone else's help. Namsen, Ji-won, and Lee 3 go to Tiger's base and ask for his help, but Tiger, who is still tact, was fighting with his rival John's gang. He tells John that Namsen was a very famous fighter. That is why I had given up boxing. If any one of you kills him, I will give all my men to you. Hearing this, everyone together attacks Namsen and Jivanan, but Namsen alone overpowers everyone. Namsen kills everyone very badly, due to which the remaining people run away from there, but somehow Namsen manages to catch the tiger. They check Jivanan's weapons, where they find clean water along with the weapons. Then Namsen asks Tiger that you are bringing this clean water from the same apartment, and now Tiger tells him that yes, it is clean. We are getting water and food from there. In return, we supply them to the people, but nowadays their demand has become for children below 20 years of age. Hence our people came to your area that day. we also supplied them to those people. He was going to give this thing music. Jivanan kills Tiger and makes him unconscious. On the other hand, in the apartment, Sia takes Suna and the rest of the children to the class. Then Kim's parents ask when they will meet the children. Then Sia tells them that they can meet them in the parent-teacher meeting. Saying this, she takes all the youth to the 8th floor where they have clean room to live, clean tap water, good food. All this was arranged, but these people have kept the parents of the children to work in the basement, where they force them to work like laborers all the time. Sia tells doctoring that 2 students named Kim and Suna have come here. The doctor tells them that they are perfect for the experiment and says that it is okay. Take good care of both the girls. Keep feeding them clean food and water all the time. In the class, Suna notices that all the children present there are very strange to her. Were watching, and there was a cut mark on the neck of all the children. Sana asks Sia that if you have so much clean water that it can be used for bathing, then why don't we share it with the people outside? Sia gets a little angry on this matter and gives some strange answer to Sana, due to which Sana is not satisfied at all. Sia starts teaching the children, but Sona was not concentrating on studies at all. Then suddenly there is a class. Dr. Young comes and says that children are the future of tomorrow. Hence, good food and pure water are very important for them. This food and water is specially prepared by purifying it for you. Having said this, the people of Yang consider themselves as distributors of food and water to the children. But Sana is suspicious of all these things. That is why she neither eats food nor drinks W. Dr. Ng comes to Kim and asks if she will help him in his experiment, to which Kim happily tells him yes. Dr. Young gives an injection to a soldier named Paul, which gives him a virus with the help of which he can remain without food for a long time. Out of curiosity, Suna also came out of her room at night and went to Dr. Young's office. Dr. Ng goes downstairs and meets Kim's parents, where Kim's parents beg him to meet their daughter. Dr. Ng agrees and asks him to come with him. Sona Young is searching on the other side. Kim reaches a lab where she sees a pipe going from Kim's neck. Dr. Young and Kim's parents also come to the lab. Before their arrival, Sona had hit herself. Kim, seeing this condition of her daughter, when the parents start crying, then the doctor tells them that there is a special kind of liquid in the neck of the children from which serum is made. And as soon as he says this, he shows his daughter, kept in the lab, whose lower body was missing. And amazingly, Kim's parents get scared after seeing that her heart was still beating despite having half her body, and try to free their daughter. Meanwhile, due to a glitch in the system, Kim loses her life, due to which Dr. Ng gets angry. He says, "See, that's why I don't like anyone's disturbance." He kills Kim's parents right there. When the doctor is going to wash his hands, he sees Sana and catches her and makes her lie down on the same table. The doctor tells him that from the food and water we give you, a liquid is formed in the throat of children like you, and from that we prepare a serum from which any person can remain alive and strong for a long time without eating or drinking. As soon as he says this, he cuts Suna's neck. Meanwhile, Namsen, along with his friends, enters the apartment with a truck and gets down from it and blows up all the soldiers coming in front of him with a shotgun. With the help of Lee, all three move forward. Moving forward, Lee sees her friends in bad condition, so she decides to help them, but now nothing could be done because Dr. Dutter's experiment failure had turned them into zombies, so they catch all the zombies. They catch him and start killing him, in which Namsen's bullets run out. Then he attacks the remaining zombies with a sword. Within a short time, Namsen wipes out all the zombies. On the other hand, Dr. Ng uses a fluid from Sona's body and as he injects it inside. But instead of getting better, his health gets worse because Sona had never drank even a single drop of that water. Hence, there was no change in her fluid. Angered by this, the doctor he was about to kill Suna when a soldier comes from behind Jivanan and attacks him. Jivanan was lying down. Taking advantage of this opportunity, the doctor runs away from there, taking his daughter with him. But before leaving, he blasts a bomb in the building, causing a huge explosion. After regaining consciousness, Namsen runs away and Jivanan sees both of them unconscious in the lab. So with the help of Lee, he takes them out and brings them, but on the other, As soon as the hand doctor comes out, everyone surrounds him and starts beating him badly. One of them takes a bag from his hand and breaks all the serum, due to which the doctor gets angry and starts firing blindly, killing many people. People lose their lives, but during this fight, some bullets also hit the doctor's daughter, due to which she dies there. Meanwhile, all the children get free and meet their parents. All the people meet their families. Everyone is very happy except one doctor because he starts crying a lot after seeing his daughter's condition. But due to the chemical reaction, the doctor's condition starts deteriorating badly. But then Namsan and his friends come out sad because of their daughter's happiness. The doctor tries to kill Suna, but then Namsan shoots Dr. Ing in the head with his gun, which kills him. Then Namsan was about to give the responsibility of this apartment to Lee and leave with his friends when suddenly it starts raining on a barren land where it had not rained till date. It is said that a straw is enough support for a drowning person, but here the whole sky had come to join their hapines 2 days later at the grave of Sanan Namsan and Jivanand. She goes to meet him. After this, we are shown the scene of 2 weeks later, where once again Kate hits Namsan, but this time Jivanand asks her to talk to him, and with this beautiful ending the movie ends. We hope that you like this story.